A camo-wrapped GR Corolla with more vents than a WRC car? A final edition Supra with real track upgrades? And a highlighter yellow GR86 with Brembos? Yeah, it's GR season. Toyota just dropped major updates to the GR86, GR Supra, and teased a spicier GR Corolla. And buried in the fine print might be a clue about what comes next. From track-ready upgrades, motorsports-tested tuning, and a farewell to the Mark V Supra that might not mean goodbye, 2026 will be the car's final year, but Toyota were careful to say the 5th gen is ending, and that's not quite the same thing as killing a namesake for good, now is it? We just got exclusive access to Toyota's full 2026 Gatsu racing lineup. The GR86 just got a bright yellow special edition with some actual performance upgrades, and Toyota rolled out a camo-wrapped GR Corolla with more vents, more torque, and the kind of motorsports tuning that makes you wonder, could this be the GRMN Corolla we've been waiting for? Let's start with the juiciest tease, the GR Corolla development car. Toyota brought this thing to Formula Drift Long Beach all camoed up, but there's no hiding the upgrades. It's got new hood vents, fender vents, and a larger rear spoiler that suggests real aerodynamic rework, and Toyota confirms it. They say this prototype has improved aerodynamic performance. They also say it's got a bump in torque and unique tuning. And get this, Akio Toyoda himself is going to be the one to sign off on this before it enters production. That means this isn't just a minor facelift. This car is being groomed for the big leagues. Could be a refreshed core and circuit trim, or it could be something bigger. We don't know yet, but when we do know more, we'll make sure to let you guys know, so get subscribed so you don't miss out. I promise it won't hurt a bit. Now, if this is Toyota's rumored GRMN Corolla, we're talking about the ultimate hot hatch flex. The Civic Type R better have eyes on its rearview mirror. Remember, the GR Corolla's already cutting its teeth in touring car racing and the Super Taikyu series. Allegedly, engineers used those races to dial in cooling, torque delivery, and aero balance, and every lap makes its way into production tuning. And if Morizo signs off, you better believe it's gonna be good. Now, let's talk about the GR Supra. This is it, folks, the last year of the Mark V. Toyota says production of the 5th generation GR Supra will end in spring 2026. That phrasing matters and sort of hints that they're not saying goodbye forever. And the send-off? It's good. It's called the Final Edition, and it gets things like a revised differential control map for better traction, larger Brembo brakes, retuned adaptive suspension, stiffer chassis bracing, revised camber settings and bushings, complete with a ducktail carbon spoiler, new aerospats, and real Nürburgring-inspired attitude. And it still comes with your choice of an automatic or manual. Plus, there's a new GT4 style pack coming with exclusive matte colors and track decals. Toyota says it'll be available for late 2025 delivery because, of course it is. And in case you didn't know, this whole GT4 thing is because the Supra's been out there competing in GT4 racing. It's also competed in Super Taikyu in Japan and Formula Drift. Let's not forget, Akio Toyoda fought tooth and nail to bring this car back in 2019. He literally trained for years at the Nürburgring behind the wheel of an A80. This car exists because Morizo refused to let the Supra name die, and it was the Supra that launched the whole GR brand here in the US. There were GR branded cars that came before it, but we'll get to that in a second. It's sad that for now, we're saying goodbye again, but something tells me the 6th generation might already be on Toyota's mind. Alright, let's brighten things up. The GR86 is also getting a new special edition for 2026 called the Yuzu Edition, possibly named after a vibrant Japanese citrus fruit, but according to Toyota, it's actually a nod to the old special edition Scion FRS, the Release Series 1.0. And yes, it's more than just a fancy color. Based on the premium trim, the Yuzu gets matte black 18-inch wheels, yellow interior stitching and accents, the performance package comes standard, that means SOX dampers and Brembo brakes, and it'll be limited to just 860 units in the US. Same powertrain as before, but those Brembos and dampers do real work. It's nice to see this isn't just some stickers and stripes trim. And in a sea of gray and black cars, this Yuzu yellow is like a VTEC kick to your eyeballs. Or I guess VVTI or AVCS, I think it's technically Subaru's system. The GR86 is the backbone of Toyota's GR Cup, a single-make racing series in North America that puts young drivers behind the wheel of track-prepped 86s. The series is designed to be affordable and competitive as hell, exactly like the street car. And to make good on Morizo's ideology of You don't need more horsepower, you need more laps. The Miata and maybe even the Nissan Z might want to look twice, because the GR86 is still arguably the most playful sports car you can actually afford, and Toyota shows no signs of giving up on the platform anytime soon. So there have been some updates to a few cars. Why does this all matter? Well, it's because Toyota's not phoning it in. While some other brands are slapping badges on EV crossovers, Gazoo Racing is putting in the work. Every GR product is signed off by Akio Toyoda himself. Every update has been purposeful, and every one of these cars has actually been touched by real motorsports programs. Hiromu Naruse, bear with me, I'm doing my best here, the top gun of Toyota test drivers, allegedly once told Akio he had no right to judge cars until he learned how to drive properly. Akio took that personally, and that's how the GR brand was born. And remember, before there was a GR Supra, heck, before there was a GR86 or Corolla, there was a race team and a CEO with a fake name. Back in the mid-2000s, Toyota was building cars like the Camry and Corolla that sold by the millions, but weren't exactly lighting enthusiasts' hearts on fire. So Akio Toyoda, the future CEO and a legit car guy, did something kinda crazy. He entered a Lexus IS300 in the 24 Hours of Nürburgring under the name Morizo, to prove that Toyota needed to get back to building drivers' cars. From that grassroots effort came Gazoo Racing, which would eventually become Toyota's Skunkworks performance arm. They started racing everything: LFA prototypes, 86s, Yaris hatchbacks, you name it. The first GR branded car was actually the Vitz GRMN,
Garumina, the Gazoo Racing Masters of the Nürburgring,
in Japan back in 2013, followed by the GR Yaris. But for the US, the first real GR car we got was the 2020 GR Supra, a name that needed no introduction and a car backed by real track development. Today, GR has a full lineup, not just fast Toyotas, but cars built to earn the badge through motorsports testing, Nürburgring laps, and of course, Akio's personal sign-off. So what does all this mean for the future? Well, clearly, Toyota hasn't gone full EV. They're still the hybrid kings, and if GR starts electrifying, it'll almost certainly be for performance, not to chase fuel economy. Unless it's for endurance racing, then fuel efficiency starts to really matter. But see, they've already got efficiency covered with other hybrids, Priuses and plug-ins. I mean, nearly their entire lineup can be optioned as a hybrid. And that means they can keep the pressure off their CAFE ratings and keep building proper enthusiast machines that breathe fire. So, could we see a hybrid GR86 with an electric torque fill, or a plug-in GR Corolla with rally spec all-wheel drive torque vectoring? Maybe, but it's unlikely it'll be boring. That much is clear. And if Toyota plays their cards right, they might just build the last great gas-powered sports cars of our era. Couldn't have imagined saying that just 10 years ago. So yeah, the Supra's going out with a bang. The GR Corolla might be cooking up something wild, and the GR86 just got another little glow up. Toyota's GR family is still one of the only full-line performance lineups out there. A coupe, a hatch, and a turbo rear-wheel drive sports car. All three with manuals, all three with track cred, all three with actual soul. But I want to know, which one are you most hyped for? And do you think a Mark 6 Supra is already in the works? Let us know in the comments. And if you're hyped about what Toyota's cooking up, do me a favor and hit that like button. Otherwise, my name's Trav, this is Ideal, and I'll see you all with a fresh video next week.